YouTube, which is more than 12 collects, back with another video. Today we're doing Master League battles. I know it's going to be a tough run because of my CP and my Pokemon, but either way, I like to have fun and mix it up a little bit. So we got Zamazenta and Palkia in the front. And this is a decent matchup. I don't mind getting Aqua Tails kind of thrown at me. Zamazenta has pretty good defense. And they switched to Zygarde here. I kind of don't mind staying in, honestly. Only thing I have to really worry about is the Earthquake. So we will see what happens now. We're going to throw out the Behemoth Bash. Only stupid thing about this is Zygarde's defense is so high, it just makes it to a point to where it's like it doesn't really do much at all. So I need to give me one of these eventually. And I'm definitely going to have to shield because it's probably going to be an Earthquake coming out right here. And I was right. Good thing I blocked. We're going to just keep trying to work to farm them down a little bit more. But unless they switch out, I'm not too sure. So we're going to throw out the Behemoth Bash again. It definitely should knock him out unless he decides to shield. But we will see how this goes. All right, he's out of there. And next Pokemon up. I don't know if Palkia will be coming out next or... Okay, Zacian. Okay. This is where I wish I had Ho-Oh because I could have just swapped into Ho-Oh and took over this game. But unfortunately, I have a Kyurem and this is not going to look too good either. So we come out with the Fusion Bolt. Not sure if we'll get the shield or not. And we end up getting the shield. And this is not looking good for Kyurem Black at all. But, you know, things happen. It is what it is, man. And we're not going to throw our shield out. You might as well go ahead and just take us to the face real quick. This close combat or if it's the Behemoth Bash. So close combat comes out. We're done. We're out of there. And we have Mewtwo coming out next. The reason why I used him is because he has Flamethrower, but this is really going to be tough. We're not looking like we're at an advantage at all, man. He doesn't have high defense either, so this is really going to be tough. It's looking pretty bad for my squad, but hey, you know, we don't give up here. We're going to keep trying, end up throwing the Side Strike here. Probably going to get their shield, and it sucks that we don't have any shields left to protect. If I did, Mewtwo would be in a pretty good spot, but unfortunately we don't. So they blocked their shield. We pull out Zamazenta again. Only thing we can really do is throw a close combat, which is going to lower my defense a lot. But hey, what do, you know? So Aqua Tail comes out, a little bit of damage, and we're going to try to go for the another Aqua Tail. I didn't even have time to throw my move out, bro. This is whack. And Aqua Tail comes out again. Yeah, we're taking the damage. Okay, so here comes Zacian again. I should have threw a close combat right there. I would have been able to knock him out. I definitely messed up on punishing that catch. That would have definitely turned the game over. I might have had a chance to even win it, but, you know, unfortunately, misplays happen, and it's a learning lesson, not a loss. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. It's pretty tough. So we're going to throw the Flamethrower and see how much damage we can get off of Zacian. Maybe we can get the knockout. We'll see here. And we do because close combat reduced his defense, but the only problem is his Palkia has so much energy built up that it's not much I can do. If I was able to get to a Side Strike, I think we have this game, but unfortunately we don't. So we'll go ahead and just take that L here with the Aqua Tail. I had that game. If I had adjusted through a close combat, I would have been just fine. But unfortunately, we lose the game, and we were getting ready to go next up. We're going to try the team again. Same team. We're going to have Mewtwo, Zacian, and Kyurem again. And we got start our next match. As soon as the opponent wants to arrive. We're almost there. Come on, opponent, get in here, man. And we have Spirit Bear 82. So it's going to be Kyurem Black in the front against Metagross. This is not a matchup I prefer either. I really should have just put in OO for this squad, but probably would have did a whole lot better. But, you know, it'll be live and learn. Mewtwo comes out. I'm definitely going to shield because I don't want to get hit with the Meteor Mash. I'm good. And we'll try to get up to a Flamethrower and throw that. Oh, they swapped out. Okay, so here's the Root coming out right now, which Flamethrower does good against him as well, but it's not going to hit hard enough. I almost feel like if Mewtwo had, like, Fire Blast, something like that, it'd be a whole lot better, but unfortunately, I don't, so I got to work with what I got. So we got the Flamethrower coming out. Take a decent amount of damage for sure, but we're not in a good spot with Zarude having a dark move, and I have like one shield, so I'm not going to lose my shield. Maybe I should have. We'll see how this backfires or not later, and we will come right back out with Kyurem Black. Get up to that Freeze Shock. We're going to end up using a Fusion Bolt, though, to knock him out and save our energy here. So Fusion Bolt comes out, and We should get the knockout as long as they don't take a shield. And I think we get the knockout here. Cool. Yep. Zarude is out of there. And Metagross is probably going to come back out, which is going to put me in a bad position. So, but that happens though, man. Metagross is just, I need OO or a better fire type attacker for my team to deal with Metagross. Metagross is pretty relevant in the Master League right now, so it makes it pretty difficult. And we have Zacian against Metagross here. We got to worry about an Earthquake, so this is not looking good, bro. I'm definitely having to use my shield for sure because, yeah, I don't want to take an Earthquake. And good thing I did block because I would have probably been out of there for sure, even though I have 2 Pokemon left. But we're going to do the best that we can. And we have Palkia coming out next. And I don't think I'm going to shield this. If it's only an Aqua Tail, I think I'll be fine. Aqua Tail, actually, I can't shield. Never mind, JK. I thought I had a shield. But anyway, Aqua Tail. So we're going to try to get up that close combat. And if we can get this hit, I think we can get close to knocking out Palkia. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to take a step back on the defensive end, which is really going to put us in a tough spot. Okay, we get the shield. Kyurem comes back in. And we're going to probably get hit with another Aqua Tail, which shouldn't take too much damage. So we still have a shot. Okay, so Kyurem will keep going. We'll try to get to this Fusion Bolt really quick. And it should definitely knock out Palkia. But the only issue is Metagross, man. That's the only problem we have for this team. And we have no counter for him at all. And it's pretty frustrating, but hey, life happens, right? Palkia is out of there, and here comes Metagross again. My Kyurem is definitely not going to last very long. I definitely can't get to a Fusion Bolt. And Zamazenta comes back out. Throw the close combat here. My defense is already taking a dip, and it's going to take another dip, unfortunately. So this chip damage is going to look pretty tough on my end. Okay, we almost get the knockout, and I don't think we're going to be able to farm down here. Nope, I can't. And we're going to get knocked out through an Earthquake more than likely, y'all. So that's game on that. No, never mind. Either way, Meteor Match, Earthquake, it didn't matter. But that was a close game. I'm not mad at that. It's better than the first round. So we'll continue to try our best, man. So we're still ranked 20, but that doesn't really matter. We're taking L's right now. So next round, we're going to try it again. And I'm not sure am I going to switch the team or not. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to switch it up. We're going to throw in OO, Kyurem, and we'll have Zamazenta in the back. I think this might do good against we have to deal with Metagross or have to deal with Zarude or something like that because Mewtwo just wasn't working. If I had a stronger CP Mewtwo, it might have done better. So we got Zamazenta in the front. And I'm going to quick swap out for OO right now to try to get a couple hits in before he swaps out more than likely. Okay, we have Kyogre. Oh, we're in a bad spot here with Kyogre coming out. I'm telling you, man, the counter is just, it's rough, bro, with these counters. They just, every team I'm fighting against just has the perfect counter for my squad. And it's not putting us in a good spot at all. But, it happens, man, like I always say. But it's still fun for me to kind of get to learn, like, different teams I can run that support each other really well. Yeah, Kyogre just cooked my OO. And we got Kyurem coming back out. We're going to try to get to a Fusion Bolt here. I am concerned about an Origin Pulse, so I'm going to throw out my shield here. But I don't know if it's going to be that or Avalanche, but we'll see. And it's Avalanche. Okay. Yeah, that probably still would have hit pretty hard because I'm part Dragon, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I still couldn't get to my Fusion Bolt before that. That's wild, bro. Can't get to the Fusion Bolt here. And Avalanche comes out. Does pretty good damage like I mentioned before. Going to get to another Fusion Bolt and try to knock out Kyogre. More than likely, they're not going to shield this, and we'll get the knockout. But we're still down to Pokemon, and yeah, I'm not sure what they got in the back. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out besides, because Zamazenta is always tough to take care of, and we don't have OO anymore to help out. So this is going to be tough, bro. So we throw another Fusion Bolt. We'll probably get the shield, just so that way Zamazenta has full health, or we might not. We'll see. So we're going to throw the Fusion Bolt, not Thunderbolt. Fusion Bolt took a little bit of damage. We're going to bring Zamazenta back in. And now it's the tale of two Zamazentas, bro. So I got to block because I'm worried about a close combat. So hopefully they throw that and lose their defense. But, that sucks. I shielded a Behemoth Bash. That's going to be tough because I know if they had the defense debuff, that would have really worked out good in my favor. So we're going to try to get up to 2 close combats. But at this point, I already know the kind of writings on the wall on this one as well. It's just tough because I wouldn't have shielded that Behemoth Bash, but it's always tough. You don't want to take a gamble on something like that. And then there's a Mewtwo in the back. Yeah, we're cooked, bro. We are cooked. The last Pokemon I used in my last battle, they're using it against me. They used 2 of the same Pokemon from my team and said they winning. Like, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? So we're going to bring out Kyurem again. He's not going to last very long. It's all good. He's going to take that Side Strike, and he's going to be knocked out. Side Strike knocks out Kyurem. He's out of there. And then we have Zamazenta in the back. And there's not a whole lot I can do left. I mean, we're going to just throw the Behemoth Bash as like a last-ditch effort. But it's not going to be strong enough to knock out Mewtwo anyway. But, you know, you got to go out swinging sometimes, bro. That happens. Throw out the Behemoth Bash. Takes a good amount of damage. We're not going to be able to get to another one. We're going to farm down and lose. That's perfectly fine. On to the next match. And we will see what happens here. Going to bring in 0-0 again, but Rhyperior is going to be swapped out instead for not Zamazenta. You know, anyway, we got a different team. This is the team I usually like to run, but the only issue is that my Rhyperior CP isn't as high as I wanted to be yet. I don't have enough Mega Candy yet to max him out. So we have Rhyperior in the front against Zamazenta. This is kind of a tough matchup as well because I don't have much that I can really do besides just fast attack moves that are super effective, but the Behemoth Badge is something I have to worry about, so I have to shield for sure. But I am glad that with fast attack pressure, I'm able to have his health decently down. And now with close combat coming out, we're actually not in a bad spot because with my fast attack being super effective, it's going to take more damage because the defense harshly failed, which is what I like. Throw out the Surf, we got the first shield, and 0-0 is going to come out trying to get some more chip damage, and we get a lot of damage from those moves. Is he going to stay in? Okay. They just quit. Okay, we'll take that. So we get one win, bro. We get one win. I'm not mad at that. They dropped out. They were like, I'm done with this. I don't want to fight against 0-0. I feel it. So we have one more match we're going to try to run. And we'll go with the same squad again. Maybe the next opponent will quit too. We'll see. And we have Rhyperior against Garchomp. This matchup's kind of tough too, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. We're gonna pull out Zamazenta and get this fast attack pressure on. It's kind of tough. I feel like Zamazenta does good in this matchup, but it's still kind of difficult because Garchomp gets his energy up so quickly. So now we gotta deal with Solgaleo, and this is definitely not looking good for me. With that fast attack pressure with the fire spin, it's taking a lot of damage from me. So we're gonna throw our close combat out and maybe get the shield. We'll see. Yep, we got the shield. This is not going to help me at all. My defense dropping again, and I thought I was going to be able to throw out the second one, but of course I have to use my shield to block, which is all good. So we will see. Psychic Fangs comes out. My defense drops even more. Good lord, bro. And I still couldn't throw out my close combat. Like, what is going on, bro? This is probably a hundo or something. I'm like, really? How come I can't go first? Psychic Fangs comes out again. My defense drops even more, bro. Here comes the close combat. I don't think that they'll shield this one. I mean, they're already in a pretty good spot. I don't think they want to waste their last shield. I throw close combat, doesn't knock them out. And yeah, we're looking pretty cooked right now. So I will come back with Rhyperior here and try to just get a couple hits in. Hopefully we don't have to deal with a steal move. But I don't know if I want to waste my last shield yet, man, because I don't want to be out. So I think I'm going to let it go, bro. And I know I probably shouldn't, but it's all good. It happens. Iron Head comes out, takes a lot of damage from Rhyperior, but we still have a shield left, so maybe this will come back and help us in the end, possibly. And here comes Garchomp again. We're going to throw out the Surf, see what this does here. And all right, Surf comes out. We get the last shield. Yeah, we're still behind for sure. This is not the greatest spot to be in, but hey, at least we got a shield and we got 0-0 in the back, bro. We got to see if he can bring us home, bro. The fourth quarter. Come on, Ho-Ho. Okay, and here comes Garchomp again. It just sucks that 0-0 is so slow, bro. It's like the dumbest like animation. I'm like, we got to change this. I don't like him being this slow. All right, to get the first shield, we're going to try to get up to a, can't even get up to a Brave Bird, bro. That's wild. That's the only thing about Ho-Ho, bro, is that you need like 2 shields to like protect him, unless he's in a favorable matchup, which sometimes is the case. So we got Lunala in the back, and somehow my game froze, but we're still back. All right, Sacred Fire comes out. This should do a good amount of damage, but it's definitely not going to be enough because Lunala's at 100% health, and I'm about to die. I'm at like 25% health. That took a good chunk of damage, but unfortunately, without a shield, this is not going to be in a favorable side for us. So we end up losing. We only won 1 game, bro, so hey, I'll take it. We won 1. We're learning from it. I would have won 2 had I not messed up on that switch catch. But if you guys enjoy